Hey everybody, welcome. I'm waiting for somebody else to get online with me. It's gonna be a Bru Crew. Hey, here she goes. Hold on. Hey. Hey Susan. So I'm waiting for. Here we go. Hi.
Hey, girl,
How are you?
how are you? It's been forever.
It has been forever. But you want to know something? Let's touch on some things that people probably don't think about, tarot readers and things like that. Things like that. We have lives just like the rest of you, and we
Yeah,
have jobs and kids and families
you have a
and things that
lot.
happen. And every now and again, you need to take a break for yourself just
Yes,
to ground yourself and re-energize and get
yes.
back into the swing of things, because you don't want to get these
Oh,
readings and start messing with people's energy
exactly.
if
Or
you're not in the right place.
meeting them with your energy. We don't want that. You
Exactly.
know, spiritual health is just as important as mental health. I tell people this shit all the time, girl. No one
Yeah.
believes me. I'm like, if you're not solid here, your spirit is gonna fucking feel it. You're gonna be like,
Right.
it's been forever. I'm so happy. I'm
I
so
know.
happy
I'm
to see
excited.
you,
We're
girl.
gonna be doing more of these. We're gonna be
Yes.
scheduling them out. This one was a surprise one, because uh me and Brujita are
Mhm.
really good friends, so we have
Water. Yes.
conversations and we text each other and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I was like, I really want to do a show about energy, right?
Yes.
But I'm gonna start with a story, because for some reason
Yes.
when I see this episode, I see the story in my head.
Let's go. Let's hear it. Hi,
Um,
everyone.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me.
Yes. Yes.
Invite your friends, invite your family. Let's get in on the
Yes.
discussion. If you have anything to say, you can throw it in the box. We may
Yes.
even decide to pull a card or two. We haven't discussed
Maybe.
that, but let's see what the hell
Vamos
happens,
a ver.
right?
Vamos a ver. Let's see what Spirit says. Vamos a ver.
Okay. So I had somebody that I raised, and they lived in
Mm-hmm.
my home with me.
Mm-hmm.
And we love you too, guys. Mwah. And she started dating somebody.
Water,
And
baby.
this person that she started dating made her a painting. And she hung that painting on the wall in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I knew from the jump there was just something about this person's energy that I wasn't feeling. She got to know this person, and she got to know this person little by little. Her whole demeanor, her character, her way of being started to change.
Oh, wow.
And she left the house for about a month and left this fucking painting on my wall.
Wow. She was like, we're going to leave it as a parting gift. You're
No,
like,
we
take
not.
it.
No, we not. So one day I called her
Mm-hmm.
and I said, listen, you have the next 24 hours to get this fucking thing out of my house.
Stop rocking.
Because if you don't, I'll make sure it's gone forever.
It's gonna be gone forever and ever.
Okay? So they wound up coming to get this painting. But this leads into the conversation that energy, we're all energy, and energy transfers to people, places, and things, and between people,
Yes,
places, and things.
yes, yes. Lucy Progreso, yes,
A lot
yes.
of people don't understand that having objects in your home.
Holds energy. Every inanimate object can hold energy. Every inanimate object has been touched by some person at some point in its creation.
Mhm. In,
Everything.
in certain cultures, they will not hand you things. They put it down and
Oh,
you have to pick it up.
you gotta pick it up. You
Okay?
gotta pick it up.
So, scientifically speaking, and it can be proven, we're all energy.
Mm-hmm. We're all energy. I don't
Which
think people
is,
really, you know, I feel like energy introduces a motherfucker before they even open their mouth.
yes.
I don't care. Listen, I used to like to go to garage sales. I think it's cute. I never used to buy anything.
Hmm.
And I always feel like when you're buying shit, you can sense when something is off.
Right.
Sometimes it's like a little, a
Right.
moment. And I always tell people, whatever you come in contact, whether it was given with good intentions, you have to be mindful. You're picking up something that has been holding on to energy,
Hmm.
holding on to energy. It's like this vessel, and it's just You know what I'm saying? And I think people don't understand, like, energy is it's constant. There's constant
Yeah.
and engaged. Whether you meet someone for seconds, there's just energy it's a real thing. It's
Right.
not like,
Right.
some people be like, nah, you overexample. No, I'm fucking not. Like, energy's serious. Like,
How about
and
this?
then,
I'm gonna take it a notch further. And this is something that um I was watching a documentary about, something that I saw on YouTube.
mhm.
Um there's this Indian guru, I can't remember his name, and when I post this up, I'll try to put the name of the person that I was
Yeah,
watching so that if anybody's interested in it, they could check it out themselves.
right.
But he goes so far as to say that energy has memory, and that memory goes as far as your ancestors even, right? So he talks about, you don't
Really?
remember what your grandmother's face looks like or your great 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 grandmother's face looks like, but the nose is on your face. And it's
That's,
because genetics have memory.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
that's why they talk about generational curses
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that if you don't correct the energy that you were born into the world with, or
Yeah.
that your parents gave to
Or
you in terms of
change
energy,
it or
yep,
break it and start something new. It's going to continue. The cycle is going to continue. Like, girl, even, I'm gonna take it a step further.
mm-hmm,
Even intimacy, because we all adults here. I curse a lot, y'all. Even intimacy. Sometimes you experience a connection so deep in all intimacies. And at that time, that could be a really healing and a cleansing. But
and
you
it can
can't
also
be
be
letting anyone touch you like that. You
that was something
cannot. I'm
else.
sorry. Like, the way you treat your fucking sneakers and your kicks, that you wouldn't let a motherfucker rock your new sneakers. Stop letting everybody into your orifices. You
He
know what I'm saying?
discusses that too. He discusses that too. He talks about the fact that if you let too many energies touch you in this lifetime, that later on in life, because of the confusion,
Mm-hmm.
you're joyless. You find it hard to be settled in yourself and
It's
things like
hard
that.
to connect because you're
Yep.
carrying all of this
Because you have
energy.
the energy of all the people who fucked you up before, who didn't
Before
give a
they
shit.
dump in their energy, you're not taking care of you. Because I tell everyone all the time, listen, you gotta care for your spiritual health, like you care for your coochie, like you care for your teeth, like you care for your fucking rent being paid on time. You
Right,
need to take care of your spiritual health at all costs.
right.
And okay, fine. I'm not saying, listen, everybody gonna do what rocks their boat. I'm not here to hate. Do your thing. I'm not a
Yep.
cock block. But spiritually speaking,
Right,
it's not healthy
right.
for your spirit, because you're literally absorbing every
All
shit.
these people, yes. And here's the thing, how about this? You get into a relationship with somebody and you have all these people that you used to fuck with before watching you. And because their energy has touched you, how much easier is it, spiritually motherfucking speaking,
Yes,
to wish bad on this because you have grounds on that energy?
yes.
And it's not even that people do this shit on purpose so they understand when they get into
No.
things that energy works that way all the time. It's not something that I think that a lot of us think about. You feeling somebody, you want to get freaky, you don't fucking think about the energy involved.
You
You know what I mean?
don't. Because you're
Changes,
just
whatever
like,
the case is.
let's get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck it. And it happens. We're
Mhm.
all human beings. We experience human emotion. All of that. There's nothing wrong with experiencing that. It's kind of like, now you know, now do better.
Yeah. And listen, and then here's the thing, there's all kinds of different ways, and it depends on your concentration level. And it
Mm-hmm.
depends on where you are spiritually, but there
Yes.
are ways to cleanse yourself. It's not like you
A
touch energy and you're fucked forever. But it's
hundred
about
percent.
being conscious of how to correct that exchange of energy
Yes. Yes.
and changing the habits that keep putting you in those predicaments.
Yes. Thank you. Exactly. Girl, I think I love this topic of energy because I feel like it's a fad right now.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a fad. Vamos a hablar franca. I feel like
right.
it's a fad, and it's just like, it's so much more than that. Like, energy can change the room. in such a way,
Mm-hmm.
it can be very empowering at times. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the vibrations, there's just so much to it. And I feel like people just kind of are like, man. And I'm like, no, like everything, y'all, like everything. This fucking bottle has energy because guess what? Someone had to package it. No, they didn't. Someone had to. I know everything right now is fucking machine work. But at some point,
Somebody had to load the labels into the machine.
somebody, thank you.
And homeboy could have got up that day, had a fucking badass day,
Fucking bad
put those
day.
labels in the
His
machine like
fucking
I hate this
significant
job and
other
all
is
you
fucking
water
prep.
motherfuckers.
Exactly. Got a ticket and shit. He mad as shit. He over there like fucking doing this job. $750 fucking goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this, do you see I'm coming from? I'm not saying, guys, don't be like, I'm gonna cleanse. No, I'm not saying that, but it's such the importance of understanding and knowing that energy is in everything. Why do you think there's an Annabelle doll? That's an object with some other shit in it that are way beyond our scope of practice. But things have energy. Energy is such a big fucking thing, and I don't think people realize it. I think they downplay it. I think they even downplay when they sense things and they're like, am I bugging? You're not fucking
How
bugging.
about this? I remember back in the day, when you start hearing about, because growing up in the Spanish community, so let's get all the way real with it. You hear these stories, right? You hear all these older women talking when you're younger, and they're talking about the fucking bruja they went to that works in the botanica down the block, and XYZ and the other.
Yeah.
When you're doing love spells and things to people, whatever, what do? They ask you for an object of this person's. More than and most of the time they ask you for intimate objects, underwear.
Intimate objects, underwears, ready? Use condoms. I'm not trying to be nasty.
It's
hair,
right?
Hair, sweaty ass shirt, fucking stinky sock, something they're not gonna notice, something they wouldn't think.
Yup. The sock master got your shit again.
Yeah, they be like, oh my god, this is the 15th sock. No, it's not. Tyrone, it's not. You just haven't noticed. That's it. You know what I mean?
Watching the line going, oh shit, my socks are missing.
You're gonna be looking at this significant other like, this bitch is doing brujeria. This bitch thinks I don't fucking know. Stealing my fucking socks and shit. Too bad. I wear her fucking
the fact that they're online watching us.
No, like, it's really, it's so, girl, even growing up, my mom be like, listen, don't leave your fucking clothes nowhere. Don't take your shoes off nowhere unless we really have to. Your head is covered. Don't let nobody touch your hair. When you clean your brush, you take that shit, you flush it in your toilet at home when you get home. Okay, you don't even flush it at somebody else's house. Because people, listen, hablando franca, being honest and direct, girl, people are very self-serving.
Somebody talked about having an energy conversation today. You want to know something? What's funny? You get confirmations about things when these things circle around in your life. You know what I mean? Like you could have a conversation. Damn it, what was it that I mentioned the other day? I don't know. The point is that somebody could be talking about something earlier in the day and you'll say, oh, whatever, this restaurant, this particular dish, this particular thing, and it'll come up again. And a lot of times that's the universe or something trying to give you a message that gets you on the right track.
100%. 100%. And sometimes I tell people, listen, girl, that's why I'm always so adamant. I'm like, y'all, write your messages down. Write that shit down. It may not make sense right now, but at some point, you're going to be like, wait a minute. Hold up. Let's put the puzzles together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think hold on.
She's talking about expanding into energy. And that was another thing you spoke about on your page today about how early to get started with your kids.
Remember? Let me tell you. Let's take it a step. She's bringing up her daughter. Right before I came on this live, I was talking to one of my children. I call him my brujito apprentice, right? And he says to me, Mom, I was in the shower and because he's empathic. He can really sense energy on a different level. Not this bullshit social media. I'm an empath and know when you're feeling upset. Are you feeling upset? No, bitch, stop. I have a face. That's why you think you know that I'm upset. On a different level, you get it. you know? And he's like, Mom, I closed my eyes and I envisioned the water hitting my head and yellow coming down and it just washed. Oh, and I'm like, he listens. That's why I tell people, teach them now. Explain to them that energy. If they're feeling overwhelmed, maybe it's just their little brains, whatever the case may be, give them these tools.
Right.
Make them aware, like they're not bugging. Bro, there's a lot of people who've grown up, especially in Latin households, where we didn't talk about what we practice
Yep.
because nobody
You
wanted to
don't
be the
tell
boo
people
on the
because they're
block.
gonna think you're fucking nuts.
Exactly. You're gonna think you're fucking nuts and call fucking CPS and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it
Right.
wasn't talked about. So some of us had to kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
Some of us went a long time, feeling crazy, like I'm bugging. I'm bugging.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. No, I think it's good now to start and explain to them, listen, sometimes things happen, we gotta happen because it has to happen. But when you feel uneasy, take a breath. Teach them about their intuition, teach them about sensing energy and how, that closing your eyes for a minute and breathing is a meditation that they can utilize in school.
Right.
Do you see where I'm coming from? I think it's super fucking dope. Like, I think energy is so that it's such I have one mosquito in my house, y'all. I've been trying to hunt him down for the past 4 days. But I feel like energy is so, it's important, and I think it's something that people don't really understand. I feel like they don't even allow themselves to replenish their energy. Like there's so much, like you can't run a car on empty.
Right. How about taking gifts from people?
Listen, y'all. Listen. If fucking Lysandra or Lisa or Carla or Carmen gives you some shit and you and Carmen and these, y'all not really fucking cool, don't take it. No, thank you, I don't want it. Okay, you don't want to be rude? Fine. Take it, and before you step into your house, pour some holy water on that shit.
Take it with your left hand.
Take it with your left hand. Gracias. Thank you. Take it with your left hand. Take it with your left hand.
Because taking with your left hand is where energy comes from.
Yep. And guess what? And this is your strength. This is your strength. Your left is your strength. Always. Thank you so much for reminding me that.
You want, like we said, the left hand, you could always holy water, sage it, things like that.
When you get home,
you gotta think to yourself, is this something that I really...
Or leave it outside your house. Leave it outside your house. Go in your house. Get some holy water. Spray it in 3. If again, everyone's higher belief, whatever your higher belief is, spray it. Be like, in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Already? Now you have to, there's things. There's different things that you could do to cleanse your energy and things like that. You know what I mean? If it's something that you feel negative about, maybe it's something that you don't need to keep, and then maybe you need to refresh in your house and your own energy. But this is depending on who it's coming from, because you want to know something. There's different various degrees of wishing somebody fucked up shit, and there's different various degrees of actual skill that people have. Because listen, I know about people who fucking read tarot cards every morning that don't got a talented bone in their body, but they're telling people how to live their lives.
Thank you.
So I don't know, but it depends. You really do you have faith in your spiritual, if you're in your spiritual center and your ability to cleanse yourself and your thing, or do you have more faith on the fact that this person may be wishing you bad?
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Not, keep in mind, not everybody who gives you something is wishing you bad.
No.
Another thing is this, it could be a person that doesn't give you shit, that they sit down and they're jealous of whatever you have or who you are or what you're doing. Right. At the end of the day, and this was something that I said to you the other day, my mother, and I say that a lot, my mother used to say a lot to me, you don't need an altar, you don't need candles, you don't need to buy a fucking thing from the Botanica. You can have yourself a stick and a piece of string and fuck somebody's whole entire world up.
Not even.
Mind is where it needs to be there.
All you need is your lengua. And have enough behind that. And that's all you need.
That's when people go, I hope happens to that bitch.
Angry, rageful, hate. It comes from a place of, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not saying that but you need to be, this is where your intention, your intuition will come in.
Right.
People will sometimes envy sin saber, since without knowing. It happens,
Yep.
whether it's hard to believe or not. But at the end of the day, we are all humans. We experience human emotions. We are
Motion.
not deities. We are nowhere near perfection.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
people will envy at times, and I know this is crazy, without even realizing it. Without even realizing it.
Oof.
And that's a hard fucking pill to swallow, where you're like, what the? It happens. It
Mhm.
happens.
Mhm.
They could have felt some kind of way that day, whatever. But you have to be kind of aware. Or, whenever you take it, in your head, may this gift be giving, may this gift be given to me from love.
Right.
And if it's not, God will figure out a way to make you lose it.
Right.
Or you'll
Somebody was
feel to
talking
a point.
about somebody was talking about moving and taking bad energy with them to their new place.
Oh,
First of
yeah.
all, one big thing spiritually that I've always learned is when you move from one place to another, you do not take cleaning supplies. No
No,
brooms,
leave it.
no mops, no
You
buckets, no
don't even.
sponges.
If you have like well, I have, for example, bóveda. Bóveda is like it's a space created between you and your higher power, where you can kind of go or whatever. And even when you move to a new, I was gonna say it in Spanish, a new home,
Mhm.
you don't take those cups with you. You break
Mhm.
them, you start fresh. So you don't take no brooms, no nothing, nothing, nothing. Leave that shit, que se quede. You buy everything fresquecito. You start out fresh because you're not trying to take, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to take whatever energy was, you clean with
Yeah,
that.
before.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Hold
Right.
on, guys. What was
Another
this
thing
one?
is this, if you're moving to a new place, if you can, or if you have the opportunity to go in and clean when there's no furniture in there, it's always a
Mm-hmm.
good idea to clean, and always from the back of the house to the front of the house out the door.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
the idea behind that is you're taking the energy that's deep in that home and you're bringing it forward and out the door. You're getting rid of whatever energy does not serve you, does not belong there, is going to cause you
mm-hmm.
issues in this new home.
Always, always. And I
Okay.
always say, even before I move anything into a new place, again, it depends on what your belief systems are. If you believe using holy, whatever it is, I do some kinds of cleansing in the house. So whether it's you burn Palo Santo, whether it's you create a spiritual bath for your house, whatever it is, you use cold water with fresh mint and rue, whatever it is, I do a complete spiritual cleaning of the entire house because there's nothing in it.
Right.
What better way
To do
than
it.
to start
To get
with
all the
nothing
flora
in
and
the
all
way,
those
and
bases.
then
Yeah.
you know what, and whatever doesn't serve you, release it and let it go. But that's what I do. I clean the area really good. I'll come and sweep them out like you regular do in a new place. I mean, I'm maniática, so I clean that shit on top of it. And then I come and you do a spiritual cleaning where it's nice and empty. What's another thing that I'm really big on? I try to clean myself, once. I would suggest like spiritually cleaning yourself. So if you want, take flowers, take beans, take an egg. Egg is great. Eggs are phenomenal. They are very powerful instruments that you literally find anywhere. And you can get an
Right.
egg, rinse it under cold water, pray over it. Prayer doesn't have to be an Our Father. It's you and a conversation with your higher power, and that's it. And then clean yourself from your head all the way down, and then dispose of the egg. Don't bring it to your new place. Break it, flush it, make sure it's gone, and then leave. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's also a way to you're kind of cleansing yourself, and now you're walking into your new place. It's beautiful. It's feeling calm. It's feeling ready. You're ready to go. You're not bringing anything over.
With you.
But yeah.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I was shuffling my cards, right?
Yeah.
And I got two jumpers.
Oh, I love a jumper.
I love the jumpers. So, but I want you to pull from your asshole deck because I see what you're doing over
I
there.
love this. My baby. I love this deck so much.
I'm so happy
It's
that you love that
it's
deck.
It is such a me deck. Like if I was
I knew
the
you were
vulgar
gonna like
part of
that
me,
deck when I sent it to you.
the vulgar part of me, yes, girl. I was like, oh my God, this fucking deck got spice and shit. People don't be ready for it. They
I
don't
love
be
those
ready for
cards.
it.
I
And
love
then
those cards.
they be like, damn. And I be showing them like I ain't adding no extra fucks in it. This is
Yeah,
what the card's saying. Like,
yeah.
girl. All
But
right, let's
and
see.
they be on point, but then again, that has to do with the spiritual energy that's using it, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I get the strength and the 10 of Wands. Something
I'm ready.
we're at the end of a cycle with something, and I don't know if this is for somebody. It has to be for somebody who's watching or somebody who's gonna watch this later. But the point is, you're at the end of a cycle, and
Uh-huh.
what brought you to the end of the cycle was
Mm-hmm.
the struggle that you went through and the place where you are, where you were able to tame whatever was going on in your life. This
Mm-hmm.
is a battle of passion. So you was fighting for something. You were struggling for something. Something was out of control and you had to bring it back down.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what this card says. You are giving too many fucks. Give zero. Listen, we can fight, 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 fight. But
Mm-hmm.
there has to be a level where you're like, is this really worth
Everything
this
that I'm
much?
losing while I'm in this
Yes.
battle.
Yes.
Because
Is
here's the
this
thing, when
really
you're
worth
ultra focused on something, you tend to lose focus on other things that
it?
have
Mm-hmm.
just as much importance, if not more.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's the asshole deck. Yes, that's what I call it, the asshole deck. I'm sorry, girl. I was like reading. I got these new glasses
Yeah,
and they're
me
like high
too.
definition. They're high definition shit. So I'm all like, wow, shit is really crystal clear, but I still can't see for whatever reason. I'm here struggling and shit like an asshole. Um, yeah, you're giving way too many fucks. Whoever it is giving way too many. Ja, ja. You already lost enough.
And you're at the end, at the end of it, if you continue to hold on. Here's the thing that people don't also understand, and this is another way that energy works. If you're not
Mm-hmm.
letting go of the things that are not serving you, so like, let's put this, because I'm gonna be honest, most of the readings I get are love readings. Tell me about this person, tell me about this person, tell me about this person. Okay, if
Mm-hmm.
you're fucking having this uphill battle to get with this person, why are you cheating yourself? Because you shouldn't have. There should be, I mean, it's fun to give and take a little bit. You wanna chase and be chased, and
Yeah,
love is this fun
that's
thing that we
juicy.
do with each other. But if you're
Right.
chasing, 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 and there's nothing chasing you back, what, you're running a fucking marathon.
Exactly. For what? You ain't even getting a fucking medal for
You probably
nothing
won't even you probably won't even burn any calories.
at all. You be sitting there like, mm-hmm. It's yeah, it's time to dead that shit. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but it is. It's time to let it's no longer serving. It's no longer serving.
So if anybody hears that message or they know somebody that message goes to, maybe you should forward it.
Yeah.
Hey. So if anybody has any questions,
Yeah.
at this time, I'm going to request that you throw them in the box at the bottom of the screen.
I wish Facebook had that feature.
They don't, right? They're just all
Hi.
hey, girl. I see a lot of our old faithful
I
followers. Hey,
see.
you see me?
I'm all like, I'm over here
Hey,
struggling. I'm like, oh my God, I recognize
I'm telling you. So just so you guys know. Oh, by the way,
that
in
name.
August,
Yes.
we're going to be having a giveaway every week. I found my hands on some tarot cards that I do not need. Sealed boxes, brand new. I will be posting, and I will be telling people to post their friend. Like, let's tag
Yeah.
5 people. And the first person that has 5 people
Uh-huh.
that like that post win the deck of cards.
Yes.
So I will be posting about that, and y'all tell your people to tell your people because we
Yes,
should be
I'm
doing
gonna
some
put it on
posting.
mine. Girl, I'll put it on my page. Be hey, yes. Oh, I'm excited.
So
Isn't it great? Yes, girl.
actually, right when I get off, I'm gonna post. I'll probably take a picture and throw it in my stories of which decks.
Hello, honey.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Listen, I want to
mamacita.
hear about some numerology. You better be studying.
Oh my God, I love me numerology. I love it. I love it.
My
I
friend,
tell
I sent
everybody.
some months ago a book, and I was like, "Listen, you're gonna be my numerology expert. I'm gonna need you to get on this."
Be like, get on it. Guys, I'm squinting because my phone is
Thank
really,
you. It says you two are a powerful duo.
powerful duo. Yeah, with the Bru Crew.
Listen, yeah, the Bru Crew. We need
Bru
to listen. We design T-shirts and all of that. We're gonna bring those out because we're gonna start doing our lives again. We have both had to take like life
Yeah.
breaks.
Yeah, we did. I definitely, B knows my situation. I need a pull from Lunita. Oh, okay.
Go ahead,
All right.
girl.
I'll pull one first, and then you pull one after.
You know what it is? Because Panda's a friend of mine. So she'll come to me.
Um,
We've had discussions about what's going on in her life. Hey, my love. And I think that she just
Happy
wants like a
Friday.
confirmation of things. So why don't you just
All
pull and see what
right.
you get for her?
The asshole deck it is. This has been my favorite. Yeah, it's just so, I
It
love
gives
it.
you that It makes it not so
It
boring.
does.
It's not like okay,
You
there's a
ever
list
see
of
that?
things
You
I have
ever
to do in
see
your
that
life.
meme where it's like the girls shuffling the tarot deck and it's like it says here that all your problems are your own fucking fault and the girls like bitch reshuffle. That's what this deck
Yeah.
is.
Okay. So my assistant, my trusty assistant, because now I have an assistant too, brought these cards over to me so I can show you guys.
Okay, I got
I'm gonna be
one.
giving the star spinner tarot away.
Ooh. I may fuck around have to I'm gonna I'm
Tarot is
entering.
divine.
I've been looking at that deck and I just haven't had it in me to get it yet. I'm entering that shit. Y'all, I'm entering. Y'all enter. We
I got
entering.
you.
Fuck that.
You're
I'm
gonna have
probably
your
not gonna win
husband
this.
and
That's
everybody
okay.
else liking that shit. Let me see. I follow Lenita
Oh,
faithfully, and she's helped me a lot. Now I'm following you as well. She speaks highly of you. Thank you.
oh, that's I
Welcome.
know who that is.
Welcome.
I love you, girl.
So ready?
She's dope. She's dope. Okay.
The light
Oh,
scene.
I have that one. I love that deck.
I
I
have
love
the
it,
deck.
guys.
Yeah.
Beautiful deck. Really great imagery. I was looking at that one. Girl, I'm gonna have to enter all this shit.
I
It's
have
only
this one. I have this one.
okay.
I have this one. I have this one. I
That's
have
the one I want.
this one.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna need you to take pictures of that one so I can be like, if I don't win, I can go get it. I can be like, all right, I like the imagery. It has to vibe. Hold
Some of
on.
them, they're beautiful decks. Now
B,
this
can I
one,
have a pull? Go ahead. I'm sorry, girl.
it's okay.
Jamie wants a pull from you. I already got one.
Okay. Okay. But
It
wait, this
came
is the
out.
last deck. This one I
Come.
don't have, and I'm gonna buy it for myself. But this one is for the giveaway.
Okay.
I
Girl, I
want.
love that movie. I love that movie. And then I loved it so much that I scared myself and had to stop watching it como pendeja. I was like,
But anyway, so we have not 4 decks, 5 decks. I'm gonna be posting the pictures of those.
mm-hmm.
Again, keep posted, and we'll be doing that. We're gonna be going live. I'm gonna be putting a lot more of my weekly readings up
Mm-hmm.
again. I've been faithfully doing my daily readings for those of you who are following me. And if you're just catching this
Yes.
live and you haven't been looking, Monday through Friday for sure, I'm making my business unless I'm having a sick day or something to post. See, a lot of people, because we,
Mm-hmm.
come on here, we read our
Yeah.
cards. Like, you have small children. I have a son with a disability.
Yeah.
So we, have things going on in our life.
Yeah. This
People
is
don't realize.
quiet.
And here's the thing. How about this? I've had people ask, well, if this is a spiritual talent, why is it that you charge? Because it's an exchange of energy.
It's an
You want
exchange of
me to read
energy.
your energy. You want to know what
Absolutely.
you do every day? You get up and you get to work,
You
or
get
however you make your
brush
money.
your
I don't care
teeth.
if you're stealing hubcaps. I don't care if you're collecting bottles and
It's
you're
your
changing the
time.
game.
It's your time. It's your energy. This is an exchange of energy. You wouldn't go and be like to your gynecologist, hey, this
I
is a
really
gift
need
from
you to
God,
check
your
this out for
knowledge.
free.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an exchange of energy. Like, it's at the end of the day. So what, just because it's a gift from God is supposed to, I'm taking time from my children. I'm sacrificing, and I don't mean, maybe
My spiritual health,
I am. We
because you
risk
can
our
pick up
spiritual
nasty
health
shit
because
from
they're
people.
unloading on us. It becomes heavy. We have to clean ourselves. Even after these lives, I know for sure B cleaning herself, I'm cleaning myself. It's
Mm-hmm.
not it's not something that's, you know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, and I'm the type, I'm like, fuck it, you want to pay, pues, está bien. To me, it's like, it is what it is. Like, you know, like, regardless, like, it's an exchange of energy, and, you know, it's, that bond, girl, it blows my mind to
Mm-hmm.
such a
Somebody
degree
said
when
not even that
people
it's draining.
say that.
And it is. Let me tell you something. Guaranteed tomorrow morning. See, today we didn't come on here. I'm more jumpers. We didn't come on here and do an excessive amount of readings because we've had lives where we've been on and we'll do back to back to back to back to back readings.
Yeah.
When we do lives like that, the next morning, I can't get up.
Exhausted.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
tired.
exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm
And it's
so
because
tired.
to
Mhm.
pull this energy to
It's a
be
lot.
able to communicate with our guides, our protectors, whatever you want to call
Mhm.
them. And the only way that I can explain it to people is I feel a pull of energy, and it's usually on the
Yeah.
same side of my body.
Yeah. It's exhausting when you are a vessel to relay a message. It is physically draining. And then
Hmm.
on top of that, we have personal lives. We work. We have children. We have a household. We have our own shit going on.
Hmm.
And we need to create a space to do this. And it's not easy. We're taking time away from our children. We're taking time away from ourselves. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it drives me insane when people say that. Oh, like, why do you wow. It's an
Hmm.
extreme fucking energy, homie. Like, what do you think? I'm just pulling a card in peace? No, I'm pulling a card, telling you shit, and picking shit up. Even
Right.
if it's through a fucking camera. It doesn't matter because those messages, those downloads are coming through from maybe your ancestors, and I'm feeling that.
Hmm.
I'm feeling that. So it's like, girl, it blows my mind. Girl, it blows my mind to such a level. And I'm like, wow, like, for real? Like, me, I'm just like, if that's how you feel, I'm good. I'm okay. You don't gotta pay
Because
me.
at the end of the day, then why do I want to deal with you if you have no respect for what I'm doing for you spiritually?
Lucy progreso. 100%. 100%. You over here like, and don't try to get me when God gave you that. And priests do the work of God, and they drive Priuses, and
Hmm.
they have iPhones,
Hmm.
and they have car insurance.
Hmm.
What you think?
Medical
Because
benefits.
you know what I'm saying? And and it's with no disrespect, girl, my foundation was Catholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to Catholic school. I read the Bible. I may not agree entirely with a lot of things. I have a relationship with my higher power, and that's a
Hmm.
bond that I've created, but I have a foundation. So it's nothing like, but it's like, okay, so why wouldn't you ask Father Boyle? Why the fuck
And
he's
she'll
driving
do
a
a
fucking,
mass for you for free.
exactly. Would you think,
Because
oh,
I don't know anybody who grew up in the Catholic Church that went to mass and did
and,
these things. You know
and
damn
didn't
well
get
if
them
you
envelopes.
christen your kid, you better put $100 in that envelope.
Or you be at church and they be like, we mailed you the envelope. Why
Yep.
you ain't put money in it?
Hmm.
Want to pass the basket 42 times.
Yep.
You know what I'm
And
saying? But no
and
one
Father
questions
so and
it.
so is not
No.
telling you how to take your head out of your ass. He's just reading
Mm-hmm.
to you from the Bible.
Exactly. But no one questions it because it's like, if I question it, will I be punished? Is that a sin? So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on now, y'all. Like, get your shit together. But girl, I got a
Hmm.
card out for your friend. I
Go
can't.
ahead, do your thing for Panda.
Says don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why.
Bum, bum, bum. Go ahead.
Girl. homie, my friend, mi gente, listen. You can't vent to everybody. That's number one. Can't vent to everybody. There are certain things. There's this saying, and I've been saying this saying all day. My grandmother must be up like because all day. Lo que se sabe no se pregunta. What we know, don't ask. It's right there. Right here.
My mother used to say it differently. She used to be like, don't ask questions that you don't want to know the answer to.
Exactly. It's time for you to sit in your own shit. And it's uncomfortable, and I know it fucking sucks, and no one wants to sit in it. That's why sometimes we become so preoccupied. We make ourselves so busy. We're over here, we're over there, we're doing this, we're doing that. Stop. Stop it. Don't talk to nobody. This is not, you have been given advice. You have been given counsel. I don't know why they're making me fucking use that word. Counsel. You know what it is. Now you need to sit by yourself, and you need to sit in your shit. And you have to deal with it. And you have to deal with it. And you know why. And maybe that's because that pill is really hard to swallow.
She said, but I'm having a good time.
Oh my God. Hello, hello. Everybody was like saying hi. I'm over here not even. So
I'm telling you, all followers are back.
Yes. Oh,
I've
they were like,
a few of them. Andrea's not online. She's probably busy.
yeah.
But there's a couple of people that are missing, and we miss those people. But what happened to everybody else who came on?
You definitely need some time alone. I don't know if this has to do with like love. I don't know if it's something, I don't know, because it's so funny. I usually don't look at the deck. I usually put it to the side, and we have they broke your heart. Fuck them. This deck is ridiculous. The audacity.
Oh, yeah. So on point today.
So listen, you know what it is. Maybe you don't want to sit in the fact that they did you dirty and it's not something you would have ever expected from them. But it's time for you to sit in it because you know what it is. Listen, you can take a pile of shit and roll it in chocolate and roll it in honey and sugar, and it's still going to be a pile of shit. So
it's just going to be cleverly disguised.
It's just going to. So that's what I got, y'all.
There was a friend of yours that asked for a question.
Jamie. She said, B, can you pull a card for me? So I guess you first, and then I'll follow.
I had jumpers. Okay.
Who's over there doing double dutch? Go ahead.
We got the High Priestess.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Love her.
But that's in lower polarity. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's something, and the feeling that I get is like you know it, but you don't have confirmation.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. And this is gonna come forward, and it's gonna disappoint you, and you know it's gonna disappoint you.
Yeah.
Okay, because now you're gonna have to face it. So prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you're ready, and I get the feeling we all go through that heartbreak, and we all go through issues or whatever the case is. And I don't know if I want to say that this is, this is connected to something that you care about and something that you love. I don't know if it's a love issue, but I feel like it's going to be heartbreaking because of the.
Yes.
What is the word? The word I'm getting is when somebody stabs you in the back type shit.
Yes. And it makes me wonder if this has to do with family.
Yep.
True. Because I just got I love this deck. I don't even know the name of it right now. But you need to be very present. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah. And it's time she needs to really take a step and really clear her mind, because this is gonna rock. This is not gonna be an easy And she needs to try to be as present and as focused as she can. And as much as this is going to suck, she has to embrace it.
Yeah. She said, woo. So whoever's keeping their secrets, you know, what I'm hearing is things done in the dark always come to light.
Always. The mask shall fall at some point.
Yep. Felix 1979 asked for a carpool.
Okay.
I threw up, if you guys go through the comments, I threw up the tip information. I'm going to throw that up on my stories when we're done. If anybody feels so inclined as to bless us, we always appreciate it. It's never expected.
Yes.
But we thank you guys for just joining us. And,
Yeah.
you know, if you're not following, first of all, I'm going to throw up Lunita's page. She's no longer on Instagram as far as spirituality goes at the time, because some of you people are just too bugged out for her. So,
yes, I got to protect my energy, y'all.
So she's on Facebook, and I'm going to put up that information so that you guys can go follow her over there.
Yes,
those of you who know her from here, definitely, you always are open to follow me, or have an open door.
100%. And please, y'all, fill out the questions and agree to the rules, or I will not allow you in. This is how sacred this space is for me. Because I want it to be a safe space. This is not I'm gonna be sneaky. Mama. I've watched a lot of NYPD Blue from back in the day, okay?
How about this? I just recently found out I have a stalking situation going on.
Girl.
People are bored.
They need hobbies. They should learn how to crochet. I would appreciate a card pull. There was another one too.
Yeah, right before that one. Rebel.rom. Okay. And then it is Sexy 72. Sexy G72.
Okay.
So this one is for Felix. There must be something going on in life because it's talking about perseverance. So he's been keeping, I get the feeling that they're saying that basically go ahead and keep your head up, keep going in the direction that you're going. You're succeeding, or, you're surviving.
Yep.
And a little better than expected. So continue to go in the direction that you're going. It was in higher polarity. I don't feel anything negative about it. Like no 2 steps back or anything like that. I feel like this is something like you got to keep pulling that load.
Get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. So I think that this person has been so super logical that they've kind of hardened a little bit in here.
Well, sometimes when you have to get shit done in life, that's
when you're in that survival mode.
Yeah.
So, just as you're moving through, don't get so hard into survival mode that it makes you harden.
Forget your passion or the drive or why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, right. Your passion, your empathy. Because sometimes when we're in survival mode, you're just like, you got to boom, boom, boom. There's no, I understand. It's just boom, boom, boom. You're focused, and that's great. It's a beautiful thing to be focused. I'm not saying, but sometimes we have to learn a healthy way we have to learn to operate with this and with this. You have to create that balance.
And it's hard because life makes it life takes you to a place where you don't want to put that heart into things. Like, all right, I'm just gonna do this and get it done because it's stuck sometimes.
Absolutely, that's the safe space. 100%, Jamie. Jamie knows. Right.
Okay, so this one is rebel.rom.
All right. I remember.
Yeah, me too. She came. Remember, she had her first reading, I think, with us.
Yeah.
It was on a live.
It was a live. Yes, it was a juicy live. We always have really great lives.
Everybody, I always get compliments about our energy when we do our lives.
Because it's just us. I mean, y'all are watching. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we're just chilling. It's not forced. It's just two brujas doing the shit.
Yep. Yep. So, okay, ready?
Yep. Yo, that was quick. Go ahead.
Well, we're getting a lot of sevens today, first of all. Because this is my second 7. Right in a row. except that this is the Seven of Swords. Okay, there's somebody in your corner. Oh, he said, I'm sorry, we're gonna go back. Felix said, y'all beautiful ladies hit everything on the nail. Thank you so much. God bless. You're welcome anytime.
You're welcome, Lucy Progreso. Thank you. Thank
You know,
you.
I feel like this is somebody, and it's swords. So swords talk about your thoughts, your ideas, you know, the way that you think about things. I don't know. And for some reason, I feel like somebody's stealing your ideas. Somebody is doing the things that you're doing, or, you know, something like that. I don't know if it's necessarily stealing ideas, but if it's not stealing ideas, I want to say it's like, you know, what I'm getting is this. I have a cousin. She's still my cousin, unfortunately, but I have a relation that I don't really mess with like that.
Yeah.
And there was a point in my life where I was trying to do this family together, and this thing that you do when you're in youth before you realize that sometimes family sucks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go spend time in her house, and I started
Mm-hmm.
to realize that, you know, at that point in my life, I was in a little bit of a better financial situation than her, but it wasn't a thing where I've never been a flashy person. It's just not me.
Right.
But I had a laptop and a cell phone and whatever, because I bought myself what I bought myself, because I busted my ass and I made
How
sure that I had what I wanted.
Right.
But the next time I would go see her, she would have the same laptop. Or the next time, and you know, it's tax season, so you're buying
Ay,
things
envidia,
that are
maldita
you need
envidia.
to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I don't know if necessarily this is a taking of ideas, but I feel like this could be a like a keeping up with the Joneses. Somebody is their mindset is to be in that way with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so interesting that you were talking about the ideas thing, because I have this really beautiful card. They're all beautiful. Y'all gonna hear me say that 52 times. And it's begin writing now. Whatever it is that these people are taking from you, I don't know if this was a way, because then I got don't fucking force it, allow that shit to come to you. And I feel as though if maybe this is I feel like, yes, they're taking ideas, but I feel as though I don't want to say it's being given. I don't want to use that, but I don't know. It's giving me this feeling, this sense that it's happening not intentionally, but it was like a situation that they both wanted. It was a bonding experience. It's
Okay.
opening up, being vulnerable about future plans, like sharing because you think this person is rocking with you, but
But they're
you
not.
see
So
where I'm
maybe
coming
it's
from?
not a stealing of ideas to cut your throat in a way, but more like to have the upper hand on you.
Yes, because maybe they feel this silent competition. Listen, whatever you're gonna do, whatever you're trying to manifest, calladita te ve bonita.
Stop
Quiet, you look
talking if you want
beautiful.
beautiful shit.
Write it down. Write it down. Don't share it. This person it may be something that's going on internally with them. I don't fucking know. But that you can't force, or not even force. You can't force something that's not there. Maybe it wasn't trying. Maybe it was just trying to connect and find a bond and share and allow yourself to be vulnerable, whatever the case may be. No. I feel a competition. There's this competition. That's exactly what it gives me this feeling of this, and it's not on it's on this other person. It's coming from this other person.
Right.
This need of wanting to have the upper hand, wanting to be, whatever. That's kind of sad. I'm a really prayer.
You find those people everywhere. Those are the
Everywhere.
people that watch your social media and they don't know really what's going on in your life, but they're jealous of all the fucking nice pictures you're taking
Everything.
that you're taking on the
Everything.
block.
Girl, you could throw a fart and they're like, why? Mine didn't sound like that. It didn't make a pra at the end. Like, and it's like, for real, bitch? For real? You mad because yo me tira un peo? And it made more of a trumpet sound than your, like people are very petty, y'all. Protect that energy.
Yeah,
Protect it. I tell
me
people this shit
too.
all the time.
So I think that after was, hold on, let's see. Kamal 225.
Mm-hmm.
just a energy, whatever message is coming out.
Yeah. All right. Whatever they need to hear.
Whatever they need to hear.
Yeah.
I think that's a job for the asshole deck, yo.
Girl, even my daughter loves this deck. She be all like touching it. I'd be like, get off, it's mommy's favorite. You'll inherit, this is me, you'll inherit this deck when you're 25. You ain't ready for this. Not even at 18. You ain't ready. All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna pull something else because like I mean this card is a little tough. This card is a little strong. So we're gonna
You're gonna put a loving message?
this is a tough
Juggling and
one.
multitasking. You're having trouble doing that. So I don't know if it's, and I feel like
Oh my god.
you're in a leisurely place. And it's like, why the fuck do I have to do that right now? But
You
it's
know what
time
the card I got?
hold on, it's time to get moving.
Yeah. And it's time to figure shit out on your own. It's time to figure it out. Let's get it. You sitting two in the cut, está un poquito cómoda or cómodo. You're comfortable. Figure your shit out. It's nobody's job nor responsibility to tell you how to do shit. Get up and
Let
do
me
it.
tell you something. This is Pentacles. So this is actual physical manifestation. If we're not talking manifestation, we're talking about your physical actual shit that you have in your own and this is
Yup.
your stuff. Right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's time to get moving with that. It's starting to start balancing things. It's time to start
Yes.
adding more balls to juggle.
Yes. Boost. 100%.
Okay, we have, all right, here we go. CC Love 70, or sorry, CC Love 87.
Oh,
Man
that's
have
my
a
crystal,
carpool,
boo.
ladies. That's who?
Yes. This is Crystal. Yes.
Okay,
I love her. She's so sweet. She's dope. Her energy is beautiful. Everybody.
okay. Yeah, all right, let's see.
Girl, I'm using the asshole deck, so ponte Vix. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. All right, y'all. Ooh, there it is. You know what's funny that this shit, I can't. This shit came out earlier. And I was like, nah. I got, you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Go ahead, B.
I got the 9 of Coins. It's in lower polarity. There's something in your life that you're losing or you're missing, and it's gonna be, I don't like, big quantity. So this is not a small loss. This is
Mm-hmm.
like, God forbid your bank account gets hacked and your fucking paycheck
Yeah.
was just in it kind of lost. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Mm-hmm.
it is Pentacles, so it is your finances, it's your actual physical stuff. You could
Mm-hmm.
drop water on your laptop, or you know what I'm saying, you
Mm-hmm.
lose $100 in the street. I don't wish you no bad. God bless you. So don't take that the wrong
Mm-hmm.
way. But whatever this is gonna be a significant backstep for you.
Yeah. It's gonna throw you, it gives me the sense of panic. So
Like, I lost
money.
my cell phone. Fuck!
Or where the fuck is my wallet? Like shit. Like that.
Right.
Right now you have a lot going on. So it's so much more easier for things to kind of go under the radar because of the chaos that's kind of
Yep.
ensued like you're in right now. So it makes it even more.
Like, you drop your wallet and you don't fucking realize until 2 days later, or you leave a
Yes.
credit card somewhere, God forbid.
And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So
don't get it twisted. Who knows? Let's put some positive manifestation into that. Somebody might mail that shit back to you. You might
yes.
get lucky, and that's how you find out you lost it.
Yes. Yes. She's been in a state of panic with the move and financially. Yeah, it has you really kind of like, it's kind of like you're walking through the mud and it's just real thick, or a swamp you're moving, but it's like that.
You're
That's
stumbling. Right.
Yeah.
But you'll get past it. It's not going to be nothing that you
100%.
can't, you know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. Tranquila. You're like, bitch, it's easier said than done. But lean into your faith.
All right. So let me see. Don't forget my girl, Sexy G. Oh, thank you, because I knew there was somebody. I knew there was
Right.
somebody. Thank you. We got her right now. Sexy's gonna get it.
All right.
And for those of you who don't know, because I like to bring up random shit in the middle of conversation. Lunita does protective jewelry, and you're still doing baños, right, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
fly
I'm still doing
baños or
baños.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm
So,
still doing what? Yeah, Españols.
so check her page
You're
out.
welcome, my love. Yes, I'm still,
Definitely.
yeah,
I listen. I don't sell products. We have a friendship. I get my recipes from Brujita.
yeah.
My mother,
Change
told me
of
growing up,
energy.
we
See?
exchange energy. We
See?
bounce things off of each other and stuff like
100%.
that. But I don't sit here and bullshit and recommend people that I wouldn't use
Mhm.
myself.
Right. I would never recommend somebody, and I'm like, go to my hit B up. If I wouldn't recommend someone to my child that I birthed, or my
Right.
godchildren, and I'm like, yo, I'll let my girl be. Just get
So,
ready, ponte Vicks, because she's gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, y'all. So,
and here's the thing, and a lot of these readings tonight are about victory and getting ahead, whether they're in lower polarity or not.
yes,
So, Sexy G, there's something you just got over a hump, or you're about to get over a hump. Okay? So, don't, and the feeling I'm getting is, right now it's hot in New York. It's the heat, and you work for blocks and blocks. You know how you can start a walk in the heat and you have all the energy to walk. You get 2 or 3 blocks and you're like, oh,
oh
fuck,
fuck,
it's muggy. I'm hot. I don't even
yeah.
want to do this anymore. Whatever. Like, this is where
Yeah.
you're at now. It's hot. You don't really want to go any further. You're fucking tired of this shit or whatever. But you are at the end of what you're doing and you're about to be prosperous. You're about to get over that hump. So don't fucking give up.
Yes. You know what's crazy? Get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face the pillow now. You're right there. The finish line is right there. And when that happens, because you will definitely rest. Rest. Because it's been a long one. It's been a long, hard, draining, mentally, physically. You're right there. It's like you could
You could
you're
feel
right.
it. You could
You can
almost touch
feel it.
it.
You
If it
could,
was in the
and
air, you taste it.
yes, yes.
She said, Grace, you see, Mama? So
You know,
definitely, you're
yeah,
at the finish line. Don't
yeah.
doubt yourself. She
Keep
says,
going.
yes, it has for her. So
Yeah,
just keep going.
keep
You'll
going.
get there.
Keep
You'll
going.
get there.
And then once you hit it, I assure you, you will have the best rest you've ever had. The
Yeah, because
best.
when you finish running that marathon or when you get to that place
Your head's
finally,
gonna hit that pillow, and your spirit and everything is just you're gonna wake up like Sleeping Beauty and shit. You're gonna walk outside and be like, it's gonna be telling you. Yes.
so I think we're going to conclude that for tonight then.
Yeah.
And thank everybody so much for joining us. We're gonna definitely schedule another live. We're gonna let you guys know ahead of time. We
Yes.
will be doing the way we did before. We're gonna not give away, but sell packages. So you
Yes.
can get a reading from 2 of us, not just
Yep.
one of us. And it'll be a 6-card spread. So the more cards, the more information. And we'll be
Yep.
doing it at half price. So
Yep.
keep a lookout for these deals. We'll be posting them
Yes.
at least a week or 2 ahead, so
Yes.
that you guys can start purchasing these packages. A reading
Yes.
that you could do online with us, you can get for $10 or $15 versus $30-$40 that you would do to get a live private reading with one of us. And we do have limited appointments because, like I said, we have
100%.
our families and stuff like that.
Yup.
Check
We
out
got our
my
energy.
page. If you're following me, keep following me. If you
Yeah.
love us, tell your friends, tell your family,
Tell your
tell people
friends,
you
tell your
love, tell people
everybody.
you
Tell
hate.
everybody.
I don't care who you tell everybody.
Tell
Thank you
everybody
for joining
100%.
us. We're going to throw up these pages and the tip information.
Yes,
So we
and
can
look
do
out for her
it.
giveaway, y'all. Because I'm
Oh,
going to jump
yeah,
on that
word.
giveaway.
I'm gonna throw these pictures up so that you guys can see what we're giving away.
I'm,
And definitely, listen, you could win. It's
I'm
like the
so
lotto.
excited. I
You gotta
probably
play.
won't win, but I don't give a shit. I just want somebody to win. It's gonna be so great. I love it. I'm so excited. Yes,
All
guys,
right, you guys.
absolutely. Thank you. It was so nice seeing everyone. As always, B, I love you.
I love you
Infinity,
too.
girl.
It's
And
just so
stuff with
much
me
fun.
this
I
life
missed
and the
you.
next. Hmm?
Definitely. I said I
Yeah,
missed you. This was fucking awesome. I'm
this
so
is
excited.
fucking dope. It was such a, oh, it's what I needed.
After this, I'm gonna have a celebration shot.
Me
So
too. Me
everybody having their
too.
drinks tonight. Drink one on us. Drink one for us.
Yes,
Send us
a
your
hundred
prayers and your
percent.
blessings.
A
God
hundred
bless you
percent.
guys always. Thank you for
Yes,
letting us read your energy.
for
And
real.
we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. Lucio Progreso. Bye, guys.
Bye.